name's Dave Molinaro. On a normal episode, we highlight Immaculata teams from their previous week of competition, but today, though, we're going to highlight a story that has been the past 8 years in the making. But it doesn't start here. It starts here.
For a typical college women's basketball team, the girls all meet freshman year and have a 4-year relationship. But for Sarah Smith, Brittany Merkel, LINDSAY CRAS, and MACKIE FITZGERALD, they have anything but your typical team relationship. Their journey did not start at Immaculata. It started at Archbishop Prendergast High School during their freshman year when they were all a member of the basketball team.
So Mackie and I had one class together freshman year, theology. We knew each other because we both knew we were both playing basketball.
So first, Sarah Smith. We're long-lost neighbors. Grew up together in the same neighborhood, but we were rivals all the time. It was OPH versus Fatima.
Playing against her, I was always intimidated by Mackie because she's no motion. LINDSAY, I played against her a couple times in grade school. Fatima versus St. Dots. We, in tournaments and stuff like that, her team was always really good. And then freshman year of high school, we actually sat at the same lunch table. Because I didn't really have a lot of friends when I first went to Prendy, because most of my classmates from Our Lady Fatima went to O'Hara, our rival school.
And then me and Mackie just became to know each other through classes. We had a lot of our classes together, more in the later days of high school, but we actually weren't really friends because we were such rivals on the court trying to compete for playing time.
Brittany Merkel had no idea who she was until I got to high school. We became best friends on the freshman team.
Brittany, she actually was the next parish over from me. I never played her in grade school, but I heard of her name. And then we became friends freshman year through basketball, but also through mutual friends. And the funny story about me and Britt is played a little prank on her. How we became friends, first of all, we were freshman year of high school, 9th grade. We're in the same art class. We were in art class freshman year, and I knew Britt, but not as well as I would like to know her as a friend, I guess. First week of school, don't really know anyone yet. So I'm just, minding my own business over at my own table. She's sitting right behind me, and, she's kind of buddy-buddy with the girl next to her. And I get up to go wash my paintbrushes at the end of class. While she was washing her paintbrushes, I kind of unscrewed the legs of her chair. Sarah, a little sneak she thinks she is, comes over and unscrews the legs of my chair. And she came back, and when she sat down it collapsed, and everyone was kind of looking at her laughing. I sit right down on the chair, and I fall to the ground, and everyone's laughing, so just laughing in front of the whole class. I was really embarrassed, of course, but that's basically it.
Two people that had a huge impact on the girls' lives on and off the court were Coach Stewart and Coach Canarino. I caught up with both coaches to talk about the girls. So you have to think back a few years when the girls were in the garnet and gray. What do you remember about them on and off the court?
I remember them coming in as freshmen, and I knew that they were a talented class, that if they stayed with it for 4 years, they'd be very successful. As they matured as sophomores and juniors and seniors, their senior year was kind of a very special year. I think we were 20-5, finished third in the Catholic League, but it was probably one of the top 2 or 3 teams that I've ever coached, as far as personalities, what they achieved on the court, and what they were like off the court, because they're all tremendous kids. They made a good run senior year. We've lost to Carroll in the semifinals, played real tough the first half, and lost to the team that won the Catholic League and also won the States. So it was a good achievement. It was tough losing the last game, but what they achieved that year, I don't think people saw it coming.
So how did you first hear about all the girls from Archbishop Prendergast?
Well, I had seen them play a few times when they were younger, And then we started to recruit them. We reached out to all of them, tried to get them on campus for a visit, and we would go see their high school team play a lot. So that's how we first found out about them. And then myself and other assistant coaches would go out to watch them play and then try to get them to decide on Immaculata.
Mm-hmm. And then when you heard that all four of them were coming here, how did you and the coaching staff feel?
Oh, we were really excited. It was, you know, one at a time. You know, we knew one was coming, then another was coming, and then a third, and then we were still waiting for a fourth, and then the fourth decided. And we were super excited because we already had Katie Dirk in here, so then we knew we would have 5 Prendy girls. Mm-hmm. And we hadn't had Prendy girls in a long time. So it's funny because I went to O'Hara, and O'Hara and Prendy, there was a very big rivalry. And my mom went to Prendy, so I had 2 O'Hara girls with Kelly Brown and Brianna Duffin. And then my mom was like, finally, she got some Prendy girls in there. And they came in and just really made a big impact early on. And they came from a good program. You know, Coach Stewart has done a great job at Prendy, and I've known him for a very long time. So we were really fortunate to get all 4 of them to come to Immaculata.
The girls have been playing together for 7 years and are about to start their 8th and final season together at Immaculata this winter.
It's going to be a really emotional senior year, you know, our last year playing basketball together ever. We really want to make it a special one. Pretty much my sisters, like the motto of Prendy is like when you graduate, all those girls are your sisters. So I'm grateful that we're still good friends, teammates.
Not only are the Prendy girls my sisters, but Immaculata has become a family to me as well.
They're like my sisters now, so I do really love them. And it's going to be a weird transition not seeing them every day, every waking moment after we graduate. So, but I love you guys.
From going to strangers and then becoming best friends and ultimately sisters.
Sarah, Brittany, Lindsay, and Mackie embark on their season campaign with their first game on November 15th. The season is highlighted with a game against Queens College in New York City at Madison Square Garden. I want to wish the entire Immaculata women's basketball team good luck on their 2014-2015 season. My name's Dave Molinaro, and go Max.